Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I should probably start introducing myself because some people are probably like, who the hell is she? My name is Yasmine and welcome if you are new. If you're not new, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a chit chat talk through type video. There's been some, popular products buzzing around since I've been gone, and I wanted to kind of, put my little 2 cents in. It's not going to be like a review of these products, but I definitely wanted to kind of give you my first impressions of the products, or just my thoughts, because I used one of them already, but you probably already know I'm talking about Subculture. So yeah, I'm gonna be kind of trying out these products and some other stuff that I just wanted to try out. The main stars of the video are going to be the Subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills and the new ColourPop concealers. The first thing I'm going to do is a face mask. I'm going to do a paper mask. The brand is called Naturally. It says Naturally Upper Canada. They're like Korean masks. My skin drinks these up like it's crazy. Like 20 minutes. I'm gonna peel this off. Just take all the residue from the mask and rub it into my skin. So now that our skin is all hydrated, I'm gonna move on to my brows. I would skip this part because I have a brow tutorial, but I get really mad when people skip their brows in tutorials, so I'm gonna do it. So my products have changed. If you watch my brow tutorial, I use different products for my brows, so I'm gonna show you guys what I've been using. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills, why did I just say it like that? Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. And I also use the Anastasia brush. This is the number 18 brush. This brush is pretty pricey, but it's the only brush I found that really gets that precise hair-like, brow look. So use these first. And my brow routine, the way I do them is pretty much the same. That part hasn't changed much. To conceal my brows, I use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC45, and I'm using just a flat brush. I like using a thicker cream consistency concealer rather than like a liquidy one, because it's a lot easier to manipulate the brow shape you want, and it's easier to get a precise line. So in today's video, I'm going to be using this brush set. This is from Vanity Planet. It has 15 different brushes in it, and they are all cruelty-free, vegan, made with synthetic bristles. Let me open it to show you guys. So they come like this, and then you open it and your brushes come in a nice leather pouch. These are the brushes. So yeah, like I said, you get 15 of them. And it's actually funny because this was the first brush set that I ever bought by myself. Like when I first started getting into makeup, I used another YouTuber's discount code to purchase these. I think it was like in middle school or high school. So I've been using these brushes for years, and yeah, they're awesome. I only have like 2 left from the original set that I bought, but I still use those 2 brushes every day. So these brushes are tried and true by me. Kabuki brush, a powder brush, foundation. There's a fan brush for like your highlighting. Then here are your eye brushes. So these are like more flat brushes, and then you have a couple of shaders here. This is the lip brush, and I like how it comes in a nice little case so it doesn't get dirty. So if you guys need a good brush set, if you're a beginner or a freelance makeup artist and you need brushes, ooh, money. You need brushes that are gonna last you, I really suggest you try these. They retail for $100, guys, $100. But with my discount code, you can get them for $30, 70% off, and I think that's great. I think it's great that I'm like able to share these brushes with you the same way other YouTubers have shared these brushes with me. They've helped me so much. They've helped me on my journey to learn makeup. So here's the Kabuki brush that comes in the new brush set, the one that I just showed you. Here's the Kabuki brush that I bought when I was in high school, and they look really different, but this one is a lot softer and just, I don't know, fluffier. I don't know. Also, all the brushes are longer, which I like. I don't like tiny brushes. I like to, you know, be able to grip the brush and like do my makeup. You'll feel me. The link will be in the description box where you guys can purchase these, and let's just jump right into this makeup look. Like I already said, in this video I'm going to be using a lot of new products that I've seen circulating around, but I'm also going to be showing you guys just what I've been doing recently for my makeup, my faves at the moment. Well, my favorite primer is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I mix it with MAC Strobe Cream, and these together are just magic. Mix like 1 pump of each and get my skin. Don't neglect your eyes. So next, I'm going to color correct. Today I'm going to be trying a new product that I think just launched. I haven't really seen these around much. Are the Master Camo color correctors from Maybelline, and I literally bought these like yesterday. They have so many different colors. I got these two because you guys know I have dark areas, so when you're color correcting you want to take a apricot or red tone to cancel out, you know, the dark grayish bluish tones that, you know, discoloration. This one is definitely for lighter skin tones, and this one's for darker. They have pretty much every shade for every color correcting problem, but of course I only need these two. It has like a curved little applicator on it. I'm just gonna keep twisting it. Nothing's coming out. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, I like this. I like how this isn't too orange either. Sometimes color correctors can be too orange, and then, you know, your foundation doesn't always cover it up. Kind of mix it in. Because you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know I've only been using the LA Girl one, and the LA Girl one is so orange. So for foundation, I'm gonna try a new foundation. I'm kind of nervous because I was gonna use one that I've been using, but I want to try something new because, you know, this video is about trying new products. I'm gonna try out the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil Free Foundation. Got the shade G90. It's very thick, so I'm gonna apply a little bit at first and then ooh, that is, wow, this is beautiful. I see this. This looks really freaking good. All right, let me finish blending it out and then I'll talk. So I just put 1 layer of this foundation on, and I think it's love at first sight. It just went on so smoothly and it blended out so nice, and it doesn't feel heavy at all. It was really thick going on. I was nervous because I don't like feeling like there's cake on my face, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels really nice. I'm really amazed at how full coverage this is, guys. Like, I've never really like tried out a nice full coverage foundation. My skin looks freaking good right now. You probably already know what concealer I'm about to use. I'm gonna be trying out the new ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And everyone seems to like really like it, but I mean, of course I want to try it. It's $6. So I bought 3 shades. I got the shade Tan. This is Deep Golden. And then I got the shade Rich 75. So obviously I got this to contour with. So Tan, Deep Golden, and Rich. Why is my hotline dinging? I'm gonna go in with Deep Golden first. So that looks like it's like my exact skin tone. Let's do the other side. Okay, this is Tan. I also like to bring it to the sides of my nose just to slim out my nose a little bit. This is really yellow. Put some right here. It blends out super nice. I'm really feeling it. I mean, everyone was right. I didn't doubt anybody, but sometimes you just gotta try stuff out for yourself. My face is looking so good. I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye, only my under eye, with my Laura Mercier powder. I almost forgot that I got a contour shade, so I'm gonna take the shade Rich and contour. Very long. I'm not gonna contour my nose with this just because it looks really dark. Okay. Okay. This is not going right. My contour just got super crazy. Like, I don't even know how that happened. To contour my nose, I'm gonna take this contour stick from Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna use this and not the ColourPop one, because when you contour your nose, you want to use a shade that's lighter than the one you use on your face, because your nose is kind of just more front and center, like it can get a little crazy. And this is in the color Call Me Maple, and I'm just going to run this down the sides, kind of in this area of your eye, and bring it downwards. That's where your natural contours are. And I'm going to go underneath to push it upwards and kind of give me that button, you know, upturned nose type look. Now I'm gonna take my handy dandy Vanity Planet brush set. I'm gonna take this large kabuki brush, and this has always been my favorite brush to set my face with. Like, dab the brush in the powder and kind of just go around my entire face just to set everything. Face doesn't feel powdery, but you know, the makeup is locked in there. Moving on to eyeshadow, I'm going to prime my eyes with the ColourPop concealer, the same one. I'm going to use Deep Golden and just dab a little bit on my eyes. This flat brush from the brush set, and this is just going to make sure the product gets evenly spread. Okay, I'm going to set my eyelid with a tiny bit of powder just in my crease. Not really on my lid, but we're going to be putting powder in the crease, so I'm going to set the crease with powder. Now for the star of the show today. I'm using the Anastasia Subculture palette. I think it's crazy how much commotion this palette has stirred up. I did use this before I even watched any reviews, and I liked it. I think that a lot of people, you know, maybe some people got faulty palettes, or maybe they just don't really know how to use the shadows, or maybe they just genuinely didn't like it. Like, there's so many reasons why people said they didn't like it. I think there is a method to Anastasia's madness when it comes to this palette. So let's just get started. Here's what the palette looks like. I'm sure you've all seen it. And honestly, when I first saw this palette, I was like, these colors are weird. Like, green and yellow don't go together. I remember thinking, like, I'm not buying that. Like, what the heck? But in person, it's so pretty. Like, I love it. I love it so much. I'm gonna start by taking the shade Dawn, and it's right there. I'm gonna use that to highlight my brow bone, which is something I don't do often, but I don't know, I feel like doing it today, so I'm gonna do it. And the thing I will say about these colors is they are softly packed shadows. So the reason a lot of people were experiencing fallout is because they were, you know, digging into the palette quite a bit. And it's not necessary to do that because these shadows are, you know, already so pigmented. So I find that when using this palette, I, you know, dip into it once, tap off the excess, and then apply, and I don't really have any problems with the fallout issue. People were saying there were other issues with, like, the blending and stuff, which I haven't experienced, but yeah, as for the fallout, that's a trick that I noticed. So for my transition shade, I'm going to go into the shade New Wave, which is this pretty yellow shade right here. So like I said, you want to dip once, tap off the excess. There's a lot of excess coming off that would have been fallout. I'm going to just run this through my crease. A lot of people were saying the shadows kind of like create like a little line, like a dark line, which I do notice that does happen. So that is something that I don't really like about the palette. I don't think shadows should do that. So what I've been doing to get rid of that is I turn the brush this way and kind of press the brush into my crease, and the side of the brush will help blend out the edges. I'm gonna take the shade Fudge. Okay, I'm gonna go with the shade All Star and go in, add a little bit of color. I'm gonna take the shade Adorn. Next, I'm going to apply some mascara and get some falsies on my eyes. So I just got a brush, L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. This is my favorite mascara. Drugstore or high-end, it's just the best. So I'm gonna take these K-Minx lashes in the style HOU 832, and these are my favorite lashes, some of my favorites, but they probably would be like number 1 or 2. Yeah, and I have a discount code for K-Minx, which I'll leave down below. And I'm taking my House of Lashes lash glue, of course. I'm gonna contour my face, and I'm gonna use my baby. This is my Anastasia contour kit, and this has never ever done me wrong. I always look good when I use this, so I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna be taking this angle brush to contour, and I'm gonna be using this shade. This is the Tan to Deep palette, by the way. Hit that jawline 2 times. And I'm gonna take this smaller brush from the brush set, and I'm going to contour my nose. We don't need too much powder because we already cream contoured, so I just kind of lightly brush over it. And then to bronze up my cheeks, I'm gonna take this fluffier brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade that's like non-existent, but there's like a little bit left in there. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm going to take this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Party. Perfect peach shade, but it's not like too pink. I like these blushes also because they last all day. Usually blush is the first thing to fade on my face, so next, to highlight my face, I'm going to be taking the Sleek Makeup highlighting palette, and I got this when I was in Paris. Actually, Sleek Makeup is moving to the US, so that's good news. This is amazing. Not only do you get this for like, I don't even remember how much it was. It was under $10, but you get 4 shades. Like, that's crazy. So these 3 here are creams, and then this is a powder. The names are on the back. My favorites are these 2 over here. And like every single color in here is blinding. Now that my tear ducts are blinding, I'm going to go in with the fan brush from the brush kit to highlight my face. For my lips, I'm going to take this lip liner. This is from Levres. The shade of the lipstick is Chocolate Chip. I'm gonna take this lipstick from MAC in the shade Honey Love, fill that in. So if you want to neutralize your lip color and just make it a little bit more nude, a trick you can do is you can take your concealer, and I'm gonna just dab a little bit of this in using my lip brush. After that, I'm gonna put a gloss on top just because I am this way. So I'm gonna take this ColourPop lip gloss, and this is with Karuchi. It's called Lychee Me. And that completes the look. I'm gonna give my skin one more spray of this all-nighter. Alright guys, that concludes this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this chit-chatty type video. Let me know if you guys like this type of videos. Don't forget to check the description box for the Vanity Planet link. You can get 70% off your brush set. That's like an amazing deal. I really hope you guys don't miss out on that. So don't forget to watch my vlogs, because I'm uploading vlogs as I edit them from my trip. I went to France, London, and Turkey. So I vlogged the entire time, and I'm uploading, you know, little vlogs. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one.